Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I wanted to come and say hello. I just wanted to say that we do need to continue to cultivate goodwill and the highest good of all. That is the platform. For what we're seeking is to return to peace and harmony within, to be aware of all the karmic patterns that we've accepted to integrate and that everybody has. Also, that soul has chosen that just by the culture we were born in, the time, the culture, and all the astral frequency when we were born. At the second we were born, we were imprinted with celestial energy. That is, the planets and the stars have imprinted us. And so to be aware of those conditions, they cannot be changed. So we need to accept it and find the balance, to accept them gracefully and strive to strive for excellence, and try to work within this framework, not to come out of the frame. And so for our DNA is programmed for awakening in this lifetime, and the mastery of manifestation, the genius gene, and all kinds of talents that we all are chosen to integrate certain ability and talents that are awakening progressively during this lifetime. So just as we all have different choice, our soul has chosen to awaken different talent, continue to cultivate those talents. And for our consciousness of the lower brain and the middle brain, and the higher mental body, the higher brain. The lower brain is animalistic, human, survival instinct, and mostly subjective to the collective subconscious and the earth consciousness. And it is controlled by the ego desire body and the thought pattern that forms our reality. And it is mainly connected to the focus on the external, the material world in service to self. And I see a lot of atheists, materialist atheists, they think they're so superior to anybody that have faith or understand the higher realm, because they believe we invented that to reconfirm that. But so we have to be patient with them, not to judge them, yet to not allow that to distract us from our mission. Then there is the middle brain activity, when we're becoming aware of our soul, we start to work on the service to others, and that is the ascension journey that begins in the fourth dimension, and that the soul's the ego desire body is being slowly but surely making agreement with the soul to work in coordination, and then we traverse all the astral plane. When we pass through this dark night of the soul, it is a sign that there is a liberation that is coming. And so, and slowly but surely, we get the ego desire body is becoming in control, and then we start to open ourselves to cosmic truth, to get more refined in our energy, to receive more and more, and that happens through the descension of our higher self and to the. And all the great teachers of the spiritual realm and the angelic realm, for we have many higher self, and we need to even Gaia, the higher self, Shitaya, and our higher self has a higher self. We have many higher self that have a higher self. On the cosmic level, the supreme being is the higher self of the grand universe, the 700,000 universe of time and space, and even the supreme being has a higher self. It is the ultimate, and the supreme ultimate have a higher self that is the absolute, the deity absolute. What the deity absolute does not have a higher self. He is the grand source, and beyond the ultimate destiny. It is the final, but then just so we integrate, because we may receive information from many other past lives that we had, and those past lives that, like, for me, is just flashes of information that I'm getting. It's like my soul and spirit and higher self inform me of those many incarnations. So we need to forgive and bring all of that into balance, because even if we were like an important person in history, it's not about glorifying our ego or whatever, because even in those very important life where we influenced the whole history, we did some wrongs, and so we just need to balance it out, forgive ourselves, to create this rainbow bridge. But for that, we need to clear up the subconscious, and the subconscious is this. And for once the subconscious is clear, we integrate the subconscious, we become more conscious, and then we become available to receive the information from the superconscious, the higher plane, the Holy Spirit. For love is all. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. As we move into the higher plane, the fifth dimensional above, we come to realize that. For love is an emotion on the third dimension. It is a feeling feeling on the fourth dimension, but it becomes the eternal truth of reality in the fifth dimension. For will in the future. For now, we can't really create our reality at will. It's coming, but because until there is still fear, it is a buffer zone. We are prevented from manifesting nightmares because through our fear and with the subconscious. Once we'll clear that, we're going to be given a lot more power to control, to create the reality, and this co-creative power will be given to those who are seeking unity consciousness. And so we continue to draw our energy from the light, from the central sun of our universe. Every star is been fueled by this central sun. For in a local universe, there are about 10 million star systems that are all receiving energy, but we're receiving energy from millions of suns in reality in the galaxies. So it's just to tap into this power of the sun, of this power, this starlight nature. And the central sun is also a cosmic world where all the celestial administration is centered around us in our local universe. It's Alcyon. Around Alcyon, there is this world called Salventon. It is a celestial architectural sphere, and then celestial beings live in the central sun, and those on the physical plane, the material plane, they continue to send the central sun continue to send higher and higher energies through the stars. So we need to continue to cultivate this energy from the sun, to take at least 20 to 20 minutes, at least 3 or 4 times a week, to live in a really hot country. It's better to do it before 10 a.m. or after 3 p.m. because the ozone layer has been fragile. It's been impacted by nuclear explosion that we did and pollution, and so yet the ultraviolet. So there's a lot of ultraviolet that comes into the atmosphere. Yet it is part of the acceleration process of consciousness, and sometimes the beings from the central sun are sent into the center of the constellation, the celestial center of the systems, or even the planetary bodies. Evolutionary world. So there is a whole celestial administration. They live in cities of light that regulate the planet, and they will become more and more. I just wanted to thank you for your implication in asking, continue to ask to authorize the spiritual realm, the celestial realm, the galactic realm, to become the ascended masters, to become more involved in assisting in clearing up all of the negativity that can still be for there is still a lot of karma. For thousands of years, we've created all it was a very brutal world, and so we don't remember maybe, but we need to balance it out. And so, and what I would recommend is not to become part of any sort of conflict, to not get involved. Even if you see that there is a fast light force that are fighting against the dark, you can, from within, you can always continue to support the light to overcome the darkness, but not to become physically involved or psychically involved or publicly involved in conflict. It's very important to maintain this peace and this harmony. For the power of influence is growing as we stay centered in our sacred heart, and we are led by the sacred mind, the Holy Spirit. We are led to the proper state, and we have more power within society. And we're here to create a new social order, an order of each country will have to reinvent itself and taking care of the fact that everybody needs to be included within society. Yet we'll give more power to those who have wisdom than those who are completely ignorant. Of course, because when ignorance rules, we have chaos. When wisdom rules, we have order. So it's something that will need to be integrated. But stay focused on peace and the highest good of all, centered in the sacred heart, guided by the sacred mind, to integrate those higher forces of the and so this is the message I wanted to come and deliver today. I hope you continue to cultivate this connection, draw on this energy, because the central sun is like a battery. We're getting charged by it. So just breathe in the light, seeing the light, become more light. Because every atom is conscious within our body. Every cell is conscious within our body. And there's this DNA awakening. So that all kinds of memories and all kinds of things will be awakening. And so just continue to cultivate this sense of balance, your elemental bodies, to this elemental body that manifests the physical body, to continue to align it with your soul and your higher self, that allow your higher self to descend and to be eventually the God self to lead the way. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you for subscribing. I appreciate your comments. I thank you for your likes, and thank you for your donation, for your support. It's really kind. And very soon, I think that some amazing things are about to unfold. So just be prepared for the unexpected miracles. And right now, there is an avalanche of revelation everywhere you look. It's like if you have the eye to see, or you look into, although electronic is not part of the forces, it is the psychic connection that will be part of the higher force. We can still use electronic, but be discerning. Don't depend on that for your and for your life, because if there would be a breakdown of all electronic for like a few days, that would give a lot of something to reflect upon on humanity. I don't think that's going to happen. So just do not be in fear of anything. Just trust your guidance. Your guidance will prevent you from being affected by all the many changes that will come. Just follow them, what you know is good for you, and integrate the truth in relationship to how it is given to you each and every day. Our soul is guiding the process. Well, I'm going to finish with a song. It's about somebody who's going through a really hard time. When there is a storm, we just got to let it pass. You got to hold on and let it pass. Turn on the light. It's called Everybody Hurts. When the day is long and the night is yours alone. When you're sure you've had enough of this life, hang on. Don't let yourself go, 'cause everybody cries. Everybody hurts sometimes. Sometimes everything is wrong. Now it's time to sing along. When your day and night are long, hold on. If you feel like letting go, hold on. If you think you had too much of this life, well, hang on. 'Cause everybody hurts. Take comfort in your friends. Everybody hurts. Don't throw your hand. Oh no, don't throw your hand. If you feel like you're alone, no, 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 you're not alone. If you're on your own in this life, the days and nights are long. When you think you had too much of this life, hang on. Well, everybody hurts sometimes. Everybody cries. Well, everybody hurts sometimes. And everybody hurts sometimes. So hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. So it's just the song is reminding us everybody hurts sometime. So just be patient with yourself. Think about being kind to yourself. Know that whenever those things happen, we need to return to this power of manifestation. Just go into peace and meditation and vision a life, something in life that you really want, and just start to feel it, to sense it, to visualize it, to hear what you hear, to smell it, to test it. For your nose will always tell you if you're in alignment. I'm not talking about physical smell, but when the alignment comes, there's those powerful smells. So it can come in sounds, it can come in many ways. But very soon we're going to have this power of magic and manifestation. So continue to cultivate your vision within, and then continue to ask for it, to choose to receive that vision, to be ready, prepare yourself to receive the highest version of yourself for the highest good of all. That's the will be done, the will of God be done for you. For the will of God is the highest version of ourselves with the best possibility. So trust that, trust the Holy Spirit, and follow the guidance of your higher mind. I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Have a night.